Hello guys, welcome back to another video, welcome back to my channel, and today I'll be comparing or telling you about all the stuff if you should buy a MacBook. And when I say MacBook, I mean any MacBook, Air or Pro, doesn't matter, or an iPad Pro. So, which one should you buy? Let's begin. So, iPad Pro or MacBook? Now, I already said, when I say MacBook, I mean an Air or a Pro, doesn't matter. I'm gonna break this video into 5 categories to really compare these. Before I start though, I'm comparing the iPad Pro 2018 model 11-inch against MacBooks. For example, like this one, the 15-inch MacBook Pro that I already talked about. I'm gonna break it in 5 categories. The first one is reasoning, so like the environment that you'll be using your computers or iPad, in which environment are you going to be using these, in which task. Second one, features. Third one, capabilities. The fourth one, overall experience. And the fifth one, price. So let's now begin with reasonings, which is the first topic. If you're thinking between the 12.9-inch model of the iPad Pro or the MacBook Air for education, this is our first reasoning. Then I would recommend you to just get a base model MacBook Air. With the Intel Core i3 CPU, it surely should be enough for you to just browse through the internet and type up your long essays when doing schoolwork. There are some advantages to the iPad Pro though. With the iPad Pro, you can handwrite and draw if you prefer to, because it has Apple Pencil support. On the iPad Pro, you also can play games. That's good if you are on a break time and you want to play some games. Don't get bored, maybe, or socialize with your friends and play together. But yeah, you can. As Macs aren't really good at gaming, so the iPad Pro is a better choice, much better choice for gaming. However, if we are talking experience, then I'll still recommend you to get the MacBook Air. It's just a better experience. You get more Mac OS and a proper Magic Keyboard, a brilliant 4-touch trackpad, a 13.3-inch Retina display with real resolution up to 2560 by 1600. You get Thunderbolt 3 ports, and that's good if you have any external drive. With support of Thunderbolt 3, your files will be carried away really quick. Next, if you're looking for a portable device on the go, so on a flight, on a plane, then then the choice would be between the MacBook or an iPad Pro. I would say get an iPad Pro. It's more portable than a MacBook, and it will do all the things you will need it to do, like watching Netflix or playing games or maybe doing some work, like maybe on Microsoft Word. The iPad Pro has a better battery life than the MacBooks, so there's more likely chance that it will survive the flight without charging than the MacBooks, but you'll probably have a socket on the plane where you can plug in your charger and charge your iPad if it will be low battery, or your MacBook. However, if we're talking some intensive tasks, you plan to do some intensive flight tasks on the go, then I'll say get yourself a MacBook Pro 13-inch, not the Air, the Pro, because the MacBook Pro is a bit more powerful than the Air, and it is really made for video editing and photo editing than the MacBook Air. The MacBook Air is made for light web browsing and doing some essays, all that basic stuff. So if you're planning to do some intensive tasks, I recommend you to get the 13-inch MacBook Pro, as it is a stronger machine for these tasks. Now we're moving to the next category, which is features. Let's begin with the iPad Pro. The iPad Pro runs iPad OS and it has Apple Pencil support, as well as Magic Keyboard support and Smart Folio keyboard support. So it can be used as a tablet and as a portable small laptop. All the features I just said are the ones that MacBooks don't have. Now let's talk about the Macs. The Macs are running on Mac OS on the other hand, so you can install some professional software like Final Cut Pro and edit your videos there. The Macs have Thunderbolt 3 for better file transferring between your laptop and your external drive, whereas the iPad Pro only has a regular USB-C port, which is still good for file transferring, but it's not Thunderbolt 3. Let's now move on to the third topic, which is capabilities. As I said before, you buy an iPad Pro for portability and doing some light intensive tasks. As the iPad Pro can edit, for example, in Lightroom and Photoshop photo editing. The iPad Pro can also be used for gaming and entertainment, because that's what tablets exist for. The Macs, on the other hand, have more capabilities. They can edit a 4K video better than an iPad Pro. Now, I'm not saying that the iPad Pro is terrible at editing 4K video, but the Macs are better because they have better CPU. They're Macs, they're laptops. Tablets are not really used for video editing except the iPad Pro, which can, but it's not as good as Macs. However, if you're editing in iMovie, for example, the iMovie that you get in Mac OS is just better than in iPad OS because you get more. Let's now move on to the next category, which is the fourth overall experience. The Macs have overall a good experience using it, Mac OS and all that stuff. If you have been using Mac OS for a long time, you wouldn't want to move to Windows laptops because Macs do all the work and they will do everything that you need to do, except for gaming, which the Windows laptops are better at. But what about the iPad Pro? The iPad Pro is a tablet that can be converted into a small portable laptop, iPad laptop. For that though, you need to buy also a Magic Keyboard for the full experience, as well as an Apple Pencil. Let's now kind of look at it closer. The base model of the iPad Pro starts at £800. The Magic Keyboard for the 11-inch costs 300 more pounds, which means the price is already £1,000. Then you're buying an Apple Pencil, which costs about £120, and the price is going to be about pounds. Now, if you're buying an even more spec'd out model of the iPad Pro, the price is going to be even bigger. Whereas the 13-inch MacBook Air, the baseline model, costs £1,000, and it comes with a cool, brilliant keyboard, the Magic Keyboard. It comes with a force-touch trackpad. It comes with Thunderbolt 3 ports. It comes with Mac OS. So it is cheaper and you get more with it. And that's why I would say, if you have the money, just get a MacBook Air or Pro. Personally, I would buy myself a MacBook Pro 13-inch. It kind of blends power and portability good. But I'll still have my iPad Pro for entertainment and gaming uses, because Macs, they're kind of not for that. You can do that, but they're for work, and the iPad is for entertainment. You have the Mac for work. When you are on a break, you get the iPad. So that's been it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.